'Tis the season for scamming. Now that holiday shopping is underway, ways to protect yourself. And we'll introduce you to one heroic teen who jumped right into action to save her cousin's life. Hello, everyone. You're watching The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. More on those stories coming up in a moment. But first, folks are getting back into the swing of things after their Thanksgiving travels. Sunday was another peak travel day as people made their way back home. LAX estimated 228,000 people passed through Sunday and more than 2 million since November 16. Airport officials say this year's Thanksgiving numbers could surpass pre-pandemic levels. Despite the large influx of passengers, travelers we talked to say it wasn't so bad.
I was like, what am I thinking traveling on Wednesday, traveling on Sunday after Thanksgiving? It was really good. I was actually pleasantly surprised, just how everything went so smoothly.
It was wonderful. Easy breezy, wonderful. Everything was great.
Easy breezy, there you go. Not so bad, right? Meanwhile, AAA of Southern California predicted about 4 million people would hit the road for the Thanksgiving holiday. That's a 3% increase from 2019. 'Tis the season for giving, but also the season for taking. And with online holiday shopping in full swing, scammers are ready to take advantage. So you may already know some of the typical shopping scams, like don't send money to strangers. If an email looks fake, it probably is. Don't click unfamiliar links. But recently, scammers have been taking a different approach. They're not looking for just a quick payday. They want a gift that keeps giving. Scammers can do a lot of harm with just one of your major passwords, since so many of us reuse them across multiple accounts.
Once you have access to the password, you have access to their social security number, you have access to their driver's license, you have access to their credit cards, you have access to their bank accounts. Very easy to do a lot of damage with information like that.
Okay, so here are some tips on how to avoid holiday scams. Number 1, do not reuse passwords. Number 2, use two-factor authentication for those really important accounts. And then also be sure to watch out for shipping scams. Do not click, respond, or call the number about your shipment unless it comes directly from the right source. Number 4, be sure to update your software. Don't leave any phone, browser, or computer updates for later. And number 5, pay with a credit card. It's so much easier to dispute any charges. And also don't forget this one, beware of convincing websites. Well, Big Bear is now open for fun in the snow. Crowds showed up to Big Bear for opening day Sunday. Take a look at this. This is video provided to us by the resort, and Big Bear says visitors should expect early season conditions and limited terrain. Since there hasn't been a big storm just yet, Snow Summit is also open to the public, and Snow Valley is set to open this upcoming Saturday. All right, it's time to get an update on the forecast. We're checking in with meteorologist Belinda Leon to see if we have any changes in store.
Hey, Robin, here's what I've got for you. The start of the week will be dry with high clouds on Monday and mild temperatures. Then a big pattern change for the middle and end of the week. We'll have temperatures that will be much cooler with a chance for some rain and even some mountain snow. And here's what's happening. We're going to have a series of storms that's going to move into Southern California. The first one arrives Wednesday. It'll bring us a small chance for some showers. Then the second storm arrives Thursday into Friday, and that will be a colder system, bringing us a chance for some snow in the mountains. And look where we are as far as that rain chance goes. It'll be small. As of now, this rain event is looking more showery, not looking at the potential for any flooding. 20% chance for showers Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And look what's going to happen to the temperatures. We're going to go from 70s on Monday and Tuesday to colder conditions for the second half of the week with highs in the 60s all the way into the weekend.
I'll keep my umbrella handy just in case. More Tustin school campuses are back open, and they've been closed ever since that hangar fire broke out almost 3 weeks ago. Bestwick Elementary, Nelson Elementary, Hillview High School, and Sycamore Magnet Academy were cleared to return to on-campus instruction. District officials say the campuses have been cleaned of debris and ash, and then 2 schools, Heritage Elementary and Legacy Magnet Academy, remain closed. They'll temporarily relocate to other district campuses starting on Wednesday. The U.S. Postal Service is about to raise its prices. Ground Advantage, Priority Mail, and Priority Mail Express will all go up about 5%. The new prices go into effect on January 21st. The USPS is also considering price adjustments for P.O. Box rentals, international mail, and other special services. The U.S. Postal Service has also started its Operation Santa letter adoption program. It relies on strangers' generosity to support children in need.
We post the letters up onto the site. We redact any personal information, which is super important for us. And what's really interesting about that is you can go on the site, register, read these letters, pick one that you want, adopt it, fulfill it. The receiver never knows who you are, and you never know who you sent it to. So it's this random act of kindness.
Okay, so if you're interested in supporting the program this year, visit USPSOperationSanta.com. The agency recommends sending those packages by December 18th. Don't forget, very important. All right, there's a lot of Christmas cheer in Hollywood Sunday night as this year's Christmas parade made its way along Hollywood Boulevard. The parade was full of marching bands, floats, and even some stormtroopers. It was co-hosted by actors Eric Estrada and Dean Cain, and this year's Grand Marshal was a recent recipient of the Medal of Honor.
Well, it has been going on for 91 years. For me, it's the fact that all this benefits the Marines Toys for Tots program, and I couldn't support that anymore. And the Grand Marshal tonight is an incredible man, and that's just, I'm honored to be here.
It's been Christmas for a while. You know, as long as we love each other and do things for each other, Christmas is the day, yes, the day right now.
The parade ended with the appearance of Santa Claus ushering in the holiday season. You can't forget Santa, right? He's a special guest. A teen from Northridge is now being held a hero after saving her little cousin from drowning on Thanksgiving. Now, the video of the rescue may be disturbing to some, but we want to remind you that the child is okay. So from the family security camera, you can actually see 3-year-old Maxine. She's right there at the top left of your screen, walking toward the pool. She eventually falls in. And then a few minutes later, a family member discovers her floating and rushes to pull her out. That's when her cousin, Madison, came in and performed CPR, something she learned at school.
She was coming to life as we were watching Madison perform. She started to initially, start to take a breath. She then started to open her eyes.
So me not panicking and me staying calm helped everyone else calm down and really be assured of my skills and help her come back to life, basically.
Wow, way to go, and quick action. So Madison says that she was CPR certified through her school's sports medicine class. Meantime, the toddler spent the night at the hospital, but is now back at home and doing just fine. Many families may be already feeling this. Grocery prices have spiked in recent years. While some costs have come down, other prices are slower to drop. Now, one California startup is trying to help families save money. The company is called Marty. This is how it works. So the online discount store works with vendors and food producers. They collect overstock and closeout items and then offer them to consumers at 30 to 70% off. The startup says that tens of thousands of people are already using this service, which launched a couple of years ago. The company's CEO claims the average shopper saves more than $50.
You will not find products on Marty that have passed their best before date. We are just changing how liquidation is done.
But there are some downsides. First, shipping takes a few days and inventory changes daily, so you may have to do some treasure hunting. The company doesn't guarantee that users will find the same products this week as next because products are often switched. A lucky mistake is leading to a big payout for one Illinois man. He asked a gas station clerk for 10 Lucky for Life lottery tickets, but the clerk accidentally printed a single ticket with 10 lines. But the man took the ticket anyway. And get this, it was a good thing because the line number 9 was the winner. He won $25,000 a year for life. How awesome is that? The man chose to receive his winnings as a one-time lump sum payment, and he plans to travel and save the rest. I think that's a good plan, but wow, talk about a life-altering stroke of luck. That never happens to me. Never. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4, weekdays 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with traffic reports throughout the morning. All right, I'll see you next time on The Rundown.